I am about to take an excursion of the Silver Hills Historical Nature Trail. I am now walking on the first part of the trail, which is Old Market Street Road Hill. That was the way that you got up on the hill. There was no Spring Street Hill that started out at the bottom of 8th and Spring Streets. This is a bridge that crossed over Falling Run Creek from the end of Market Street. This picture was taken a little after 1891. As far as this picture goes, I would be standing about right here at this point. When we were kids, we thought of this road as a path that led to the pipe that crossed Falling Run Creek on top of the big stone column, which I'm about to show you. The trail veers off to the right here, but first we're going to continue on Old Market Street Hill Road to the end, which shows directly below me. You can see the remains of this pipe, which ran all the way across Falling Run Creek through that support over there with a square opening, and then eventually to the big wall in the middle of the creek. That last shot shows the support where the pipe went through over to the big stone column, whatever that is. We actually crossed that pipe. Some of the guys walked across it. I crawled across it. I was too scared to stand up. If I had have, I probably wouldn't be here right now talking to you. And by the way, this is the exact spot where I took the 360-degree picture of the same scene. Okay, now getting back on track to the trail itself, starting with the Falling Run Creek Trail directly ahead. This is the first little bridge you come to on the Falling Run Creek Trail. It crosses a drainage ditch, which is leading down to the creek here on my left. Creek bed looks pretty dry from here. Obviously there were some famous beavers that lived here on Silver Hills at the time. And yes, we are going up a bit of a hill here. Monster roots on a fallen tree. The creek is receding behind me in the background. as I get further and further into the hill itself. Another bridge, another little drainage ditch. As the trail gets steeper, we come to some convenient stone steps, make it a little bit easier as we ascend higher and higher up the side of the hill. I am now going up the second set of stone steps. Okay, I'm now walking on what I call Old Main Street Hill. There is actually asphalt street below all these leaves, very difficult to see. Nature has almost claimed its own here. This stone wall you can see here on my left, I remember houses built up there. Of course, they are all gone now. Okay, now I'm arriving at the place where the trolley line crossed Main Street Hill. Here are some of the original ties, the original rail. And you can see where the road has been dug up. And Main Street Hill used to continue up here. There is no sign of it left. It is totally overgrown. This is the way this location looked where I am now back in 1904. Okay, now I'm on the actual path that the trolley line followed. Now behind me, it wound around the back of the hill up to the top. Direction I'm going is leading back down to Spring Street Hill, the point from where I started. That picture showed the home of Henry L. Meinhardt, and I believe that house was located what I call Beeler's Point, right at the end of Riddle Road. However, Miss Beeler's been gone a long time. Took me a while to get oriented looking at some of these old pictures because it's just obviously quite different than it is now. But isn't everything? I always love this particular part of the trail. This ivy is so neat, especially when the sun shines on it. And here is apparently an immodest tree shedding its bark right here in public. I'm not sure I would have wanted to ride the trolley on an old wooden trestle like that. But then I rode the Comet at Fountain Ferry, and it was made out of wood too. Alright, here's an example of where you go quickly down, across a little bridge, other side of the bridge, a few stone steps, you're back up on the trail again. I fear that this fall isn't going to have a lot of beautiful color. It's just been too dry for too long. Okay, I'm just about back to the starting point. here on Spring Street Hill. Mike here tells all about it. 1891, 1932, way before my time. Well, a little before my time. Okay, emerging back onto the hill again. That's where I started. Okay, I just want to add that this part of Spring Street Hill was the only part that existed around 1890. From here on down to Spring Street, it did not exist. If you wanted to get up to the hill, you had to come from the end of Market Street over here, the first part of the trail that I was on. So anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this little excursion. So in parting, I just want to say happy trails to you.